Happy Friday, Falcons. I greet you today from the Pontiac room of 5 Points Public House, one of several fine new eateries in the downtown Albemarle area, and one directly across the street from Pfeiffer's new Center for Health Sciences that we toured you through virtually a few weeks ago. I'm joined this week by Elizabeth Fain. Dr. Fain is director of our Master's in Occupational Therapy Studies program and comes to us as a native North Carolinian, a seasoned occupational therapist, a seasoned professor of occupational therapy, and one with the terminal degree in her field from St. Augustine University in Florida. Dr. Fain, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Dr. Fain has spent so much time over the past couple of years securing accreditation statuses for our program that are vital in order for us to move forward. First, with our regional accreditor, the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools. Dr. Fain worked with the President's office and certainly the former Provost, Tracy Espy, in securing approval from the Southern Association to substantively change our university in terms of the degrees that we offer. Upon securing that, Dr. Fain moved to, and I want to get the name just right, the Accreditation Council of Occupational Therapy Education, and secured candidacy status for Pfeiffer, which freed us to offer occupational therapy as a program beginning in August. Upon achieving these successes, Pfeiffer quickly secured its first class of 30 students who are already claiming their seats in our program and beginning to populate the area. Dr. Fain, we're so proud of you and so glad that you've agreed to meet with us today. Could you just explain to me and to our listeners at home and abroad what occupational therapy is?
Sure. Occupational therapists help people of all ages to participate in performing tasks that are meaningful to them or that they need to do. And this includes being able to do tasks at their home, their school, their work, or their community, depending on their age.
Tell us about the learning scenarios or the learning environment, perhaps, necessary for Pfeiffer occupational therapy students to become professionals.
Sure. There are several unique environments that we have. One of them is a ADL room, or an activities of daily living room, which has a kitchen, a bathroom, and a bedroom, so that our students can work with other students role play in different conditions and be able to problem solve how can that individual participate in their routine tasks. So for example, if one of the students is role playing somebody with a stroke and their dominant right hand is paralyzed, then they need to be able to instruct them how to safely complete whatever that activity is, such as cook a meal or put their clothes on or what have you.
Thank you. That is an inspiring explanation of what an occupational therapist does and the difference they can make in our lives.
Sure.
What are some of the unique highlights of Pfeiffer University's occupational therapy program?
One of the things that is inspiring about our incoming class of 30 is that we are representing 8 different ethnic groups and 15 different states in North Carolina. And that is huge because we are a globally diverse nation, and we need to have representatives from all ethnic groups to better understand and work with these different clients, as well as to teach their classmates about their own ethnic group so that they can better serve the population when they go out and work.
certainly a compelling vision for Pfeiffer's occupational therapy program in these times when we are seeking to facilitate and improve cross-cultural dialogue.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Well, tell us some of the things that the Pfeiffer OT program envisions our students doing in and around this community, in and around this region.
Sure. Because of the tremendous support that Stanley County has provided for us, we are going to be able to offer many diverse settings that our students can go out into and actually practice and apply their knowledge that they have learned. And these settings include Monarch, GHA, autism supports, Smart Start, and the school system are just a few of the many settings that we are going to be able to provide level 1 and level 2 fieldwork sites for our OT students. But what is cool about this is that our students are learning and applying their knowledge, but it also is providing a mutually beneficial benefit because there are clients out there receiving this care from our students.
That is exciting indeed. Of course, Monarch Health right across the street from us here as we sit in the 5 Points area and an employer of many Pfeiffer graduates and GHA Autism Support's an amazing nonprofit launched by a Pfeiffer graduate, Dawn Allen, and one of the entities, interestingly enough, of that institution is a fine another fine eatery and coffee shop in the area, 2nd Street Sundries, which is one of my favorite early morning spots, and staffed primarily by people with autism, as I understand it. Dr. Fain, you have outlined for me a profession that seems so helpful to communities, that one in which our graduates will extend compassion to their neighbors, and one that aligns really well with Pfeiffer's mission, historic values, and vision for the future in regard to leaning into the helping professions. But as you know, universities in recent decades have come under increasing pressure from alumni, from current students, from prospective students, and from the general public to prove why it is they get to exist. And in effect, the question has been posed in new ways. Will my son or daughter, will I be employable after I graduate from the university? So tell me about the job prospects for a graduate of the occupational therapy program.
Sure. Occupational therapy is one of the top demanding professions, and there already is a tremendous shortage. It ranked number 1 out of 457 different types of occupations. The other thing is the Bureau of Labor Statistics is indicating that there is a projected growth of 18% for occupational therapy through 2028. And so there is a huge demand. The other thing is typically occupational therapy students get a job offer before they even graduate from their program. So, and a lot of them will actually get a job offer from where they went and did their field work. So the job opportunities are out there.
That may explain why, after receiving the good news about our accreditation, we filled our first class within a week.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
What an amazing opportunity for Pfeiffer and for Pfeiffer to help the community. Well, Dr. Fain, we appreciate you taking the time to visit with us today. I thought I would give you an opportunity to leave us with a thought or perhaps a quote that best describes occupational therapy in your view, so that we all understand what occupational therapy is, but we also understand your vision for our program.
Sure. Occupational therapists see the potential And they empower people to be able to perform the tasks that are meaningful and essential for them to do. And through these actions, OTs become the influencer of hope and change by helping them to achieve these tasks.
Thank you for joining us this Friday. I'm so pleased to hear from Dr. Fain and her exciting vision for this program and the way in which it will impact our community and the way in which the program will impact Pfeiffer University as she leans into her mission looking to the 2020s. Thank you for joining us. We hope you have a great weekend. And as always, Dr. Fain, go Falcons!